Great drama live here from the Hungarian capital. It is time for an electric men's 800-meter World Championship final.
On your marks.
The final of the men's 800 meters gets underway in Budapest on a sticky, humid, atmospheric evening. Fascinating to see who's bold enough and who's brave enough to take it on. Patterson, the 21-year-old from Great Britain at the moment. Arup of Canada, the gigantic figure who led from 300 meters last year, has this time decided to go to the back, and he gets his heels clipped by Adrian Ben, the Spaniard. This is slow at the moment, and it's going to turn into a massive burn-up.
Well, we didn't expect this to happen. Arup, who usually goes to the front with his long legs, is sitting at the back. He's still out of trouble, but Wanyonyi is starting to pick that tempo up here. Patterson of Great Britain's having a great race tucked in behind, but it's going to be fascinating to see when Arup makes his move.
52.6, they are all comfortable at this pace. Wanyonyi is inadvertently acting as the pacemaker here, but he's doing nothing with it, and he's about to come under massive pressure. Look at Arup coming up on the outside. Sajati now making a big move, and look at this, Arup running wide in lane 3. Sajati is the Algerian giving chase. The Botswanan Masalele is sandwiched in between Wanyonyi and Sajati, and now the Algerians' head beginning to rock and roll. Arup pulling away from the rest of the field here. What a way to win this would be. Watch for Sajati and Wanyonyi in second. Patterson on the inside. Arup strikes gold for Canada. Silver for Kenya, and it's a brilliant bronze for Ben Patterson of Great Britain. That is history for Arup. Bronze last year. It is all gold for the Canadian. He ran the race the other way round. Last year he led and faded. This year he came from the back to become Canada's first champion. Brilliant silver for Wanyonyi, and Patterson for Great Britain, their first medalist since 1987. And both the Algerians were run out of it.
Well, the race didn't disappoint, did it? Certainly on current form, tactically it was a completely different race by Arup. He went straight to the back, and you know that he'd spoken to his coach about that, because when the gun went off, he literally put the brakes on, whereas the other athletes were desperate to get that front position and the good position. But look at Arup here. From the bell, he started to move wide. He moved very wide around that bend, but he's got himself into the front position. Look how relaxed he is. No pressure. Looks up at the screen to see which of the athletes are coming with him. You can see tension behind him. Paul Masalel, look at him. He gets bullied by Wanyonyi and Sajati, but holds his form really well. But Arup kept himself out of trouble this whole race, and he got the break, and he held that break. Wanyonyi had to use those big arms, the 19-year-old at the back end, and a fabulous, fabulous run by Patterson there on the inside to hold off athletes who have better CVs than him, and they were coming really hard.
Brilliant run by Patterson. That was the battle for the bronze.